you gotta be destined to do what you want.
So we are back with another episode. Episode 3.
Episode 3.
So
Took some time.
it did take a lot of time, but hey, consistency is key.
Facts.
So let's just keep on going with this one. But we got a special guest.
Special guest, sir.
So we go by
PotentGyft.
PotentGyft.
PotentGyft in the cut.
PotentGyft. So
Sir.
we got a special guest with us today. So we gonna chop it up, talk a little bit. So how you doing though?
I'm good, bro. I'm here, bro. I'm alive. I'm well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm chilling, bro. I'm vibing out. That nigga got me getting saucy and shit. So we lit, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm blessed.
So, introduce yourself a little bit. Tell us a little about you.
Gift. Young Gift. Fucking 20 years old. Finna be 21 come
Yes,
February.
sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, God. Fucking, I'm Dallas, born and raised. Come from a Ghanaian household, West African. Producer, bro. Shit, bro. I'm a regular civilian.
Regular.
Yeah, you feel me? That's it, bro.
Go in the
Civilian.
making. Go in the making though.
That's it, bro. I'm just chilling, bro.
Hey. Tell me a little bit about Potent.
Shit, Potent, bro. That's really just a family, bro. Like, I wouldn't even want to say like it's like give you like some politically correct answer, like yeah, it's this movement, whatever. Like, it's really just a family. Like, it's basically some shit. Like, really, like my brother, cause he raps too, and that was like his shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like before we were even doing anything, we were young. Like, he was just like he would always just be saying potent or whatever. And what do you call it? That was his shit. And then as we got older and we started like getting into our creative shit, it just trickled down into us. You get what I'm saying? So it's really just like the family. Like it's me, my brother, just family. Like cousins, everything. Like, it's really just family, you know. But yeah, that's really just it, bro.
And y'all all creatives. Like, y'all all
yeah.
art in some form or fashion.
Yeah, facts. Like, well, really, like. My brother, me, my other brother, and then, like I said, like a childhood friend, like really on our creative shit, like heavy, like we do this shit. And besides that, like, niggas like run with it because like it's like family and shit, so they run with it too. But like I said, it's nothing about like creative shit. It's just family, bro. It's always been about that. So yeah,
that's what's up.
You've been making beats though for like a long time.
Facts.
Like 20. Like the first time I heard your shit was like 2009 or
yeah. Facts.
Okay, wow.
Now it was like on like Facebook and shit.
Decade.
Yeah.
Facts.
Decade.
It's been a long ride.
Literally. So like, tell me like, how is it that? Tell me how like what got you into that and how you sat down and like taught yourself and what made you even get into that realm though. First of all.
Shit, bro, really?
Cause a nigga used to sing.
This nigga's baiting out all
the nigga was singing and like had melody and shit.
That's hard though.
Exactly, I know.
That's hard though.
This nigga, bro. This nigga's giving out all the fucking secrets. Fuck it. Shit, bro. Like, really, I just, for as long as I can, like I've been like alive, like I can remember like fucking just always loving music, like even to the point to where like I remember like when you're young you don't really like know what's going on, like you just know like your day-to-day routines and shit. And my dad type shit, like he would always like come home, like if he gets off work, before he undress or whatever, he turn on some music. And vibing out, or like those Saturday mornings when you about to go get your hair cut, you finna go to the graduation party or whatever, you're hearing like all types of shit. So like with my dad, like he really was like, it was a whole bunch of music, like it was like a whole bunch of like 70s like R&B, like all that type of shit, like that type of music, and then the whole West African shit, like everything. So like I remember like always like hearing things and just be like, damn, like I can't wait for him to play it. Like I know he's gonna play it. Like, okay, bet. Like, and I know like how it would make me feel when I would listen to it. And like, boom, like I've just always been into music. And then like, fucking, I just remember like just watching my brother. Like I said, he rapped. Just watching him and like seeing like him rap and shit, and I remember he would like, you know, like watch me and then like, you know, kind of like encourage me to like, he like hear me like saying little things. He be like, nah, freestyle, like freestyle, like come on, like, you know, like everybody freestyle, like, you know what I mean? Like we all freestyle, we all like whatever, like. So I'll just do that and shit. And then I remember my brother, like, he was the only nigga in the crib, like, that had the fucking desktop. Yeah. So he had a desktop. And then I just remember, like, him coming off, like, from, like, high school, and then, like, he'd be at the crib, like, playing all types of shit, like, all the fucking new albums. Like, I remember he would play, like, fucking Twista's albums, like, Do or Die albums, like, fucking, oh, God, like, I'm talking about, like, my brother, like, Quadro always used to, like, make sure, like, we were, like, up to date, like, yo, this is fire, like, playing, like, Biggie album before we go to bed, like, I remember, like, there'll be nights, like, I would, like beg him to sleep in his room, because I know he's gonna be playing, like, something fire, like, I'm talking about LimeWire days, like, you get on LimeWire,
people don't know about that.
People don't know about the LimeWire, you get on the LimeWire, you feel me, you get the new albums, or whatever, the old albums, whatever, and I knew he'd be playing, like, that shit, so I remember just always paying attention to, like, the rapping. So, like, first it was my dad, and then paying attention to my brother rapping, and then, like, all right, cool, like, I know he's going to be playing music, so let me kick it more on my brother because I want to hear this stuff. So it was kind of like a natural thing, and then, like, I just remember when I was getting older, like, boom, like, I remember, like, my brother got a new desktop, so then me and Kale, we got the old desktop. Okay. So,
I remember that, had all the music on
it. So it had all the music on it.
You got the pack.
All the music on it, and then after that, I was like, all right, cool, like, now we got our time, like, you know, we can do what we do on the like on the desktop or whatever, and just do our little surfing or whatever the fuck. So I remember I'd just be on that whole, like, I think this is probably like YouTube just came out, or like so I'm like 4th, 5th grade or whatever. I'm just you just surfing on the web, like just looking up shit or whatever.
Like, find what you can find.
Facts. And then I just remember like fucking like that, like seeing that shit, and then like going onto YouTube and just fucking with it or whatever the case may be, listening to those albums, whatever, just loving it, like just hearing like everything, like these fucking old Nas albums, old Jay-Z albums, and just hearing it and just loving it. Like, man, like I don't even know what I'm listening to, but I just love it. Like, I don't know what it is, but I just love it. So so boom, I've just been on that, just doing mad years of all that. So then that's when I came across like DJing and shit. That's what I was saying like earlier. I came across DJing and shit, and I was just like, man, like, fuck, like the way they like, because if you think about it, making beats and mixing songs and shit, it's kind of like the same thing. Yeah, right. You get what I'm saying? If you think about it, because like you have to know about loops, you have to know about bars, you have to know about like BPMs, red, like just making shit like work together. So so I just got like hints of that. So first I was just like just paying attention to like DJing, everything, all that shit. And then I was just doing that, got a whole bunch of great knowledge on that. And what do you call it? These times like Quadra's older and shit. And I'm seeing him now start to like record and whatever, red, like I was like getting inspired and shit. Like damn, like this nigga's really rapping and shit. And then, like, you know, back then these boys used to kick freestyles on the bus. You know how that shit is. Just kicking freestyles. I'm not even gonna lie, I probably stole a written off Quadro and shit. That shit. Because it was juice. Like, everybody rapped, like, freestyle. Like, it was that whole little beating on the wall. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all that shit was, you know what I mean? That was, like, everybody always rapped. Like, no matter where you go, like, niggas always rapping. Everybody's tried to rap. You know what I mean? So. Like, so it was just that. And then, I'm seeing Quadro record or whatever, and I was just getting really inspired. And I remember, like, one day, like, these are, like, SoundClick days. For all the producers out there, y'all know what SoundClick is. I remember seeing Quadro, like, get on the computer, and he was like, bro, I need these vibes, like, I need these beats, like, I need these beats. He's talking about beats. I'm like, beats? Like, like I'm not, like, I don't know all the, I don't know all, I just know, like, I mean? Like, whatever. So I just remember he was like, I'm just need beats or whatever. And I remember he would go on to, like, these, like, Johnny Giuliano for all those producers, y'all know who I'm talking about. Johnny Juliano.
OG Wiz.
Yeah,
right there.
all
That's
these
Wiz
OG Wiz Khalifa. He was producer for
yeah.
Wiz Khalifa and shit like that. I remember all these different other producers. I can't even remember the names or whatever, but all these, I just remember SoundClick. Like, I just remember it. And I remember him talking about like how he needed producers and like how he would just be like, nah, I'm not feeling this shit, or like I'm not, you know what I mean, just sifting through beats or whatever. And like now it's coming to my head, and he would just like explain to him. He's like, yeah, like niggas make you like nigga. You think niggas just rap over?
Yeah,
like niggas rap over something.
It's
like,
funny,
you know what I mean?
it's
Like you know
funny,
that, right? Like,
it's like what I thought. As a
literally,
kid,
like, you know, I'm just thinking it just comes together.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? I'm not really thinking about like producer and engineer,
exactly,
all the technical shit. It was like nigga, like yeah, niggas make beats. Like they like without a fucking producer, there's no song. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, shit. So I started seeing him like getting more to that, and he would just like I always kind of had an ear for shit, cause like I remember at these times like now like I was going to go listen to like now I told you I got the desktop, like I would go listen to other shit or whatever, and like me and my brother like we always had like an ear for like shit, like we always had to. So like now I'm aware of Quado's lyrics, all this shit. So he would call us in the room and be like, yeah, listen to beats with me. Let me know what you think y'all would hear me on. Like, you know what I mean? So we would always do that shit. So, like, you know what I'm talking about? Creating.
Put you in the camp.
No, literally, bro, like on some shit, like, and we didn't even know it. It was just like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, yeah, I was listening to mad beats and then, you know, picking them out for him and Red Tat and all that stuff. And then that's how that came about. And then I just remember I was just like, man, like, I'm hearing these beats, and the beats that, like, I would hear, like, I'd be like, damn, like, I love this shit. Like, I'm like, now he's giving me the knowledge about beats, and then now I'm just thinking, I'm like, damn, like, all these fucking Snoop Dogg songs, like, Let Me Ride, and, like, all these, Nas's New York State of Mind, really, like, the lyrics is fire, like, it's all crazy, but I'm now realizing what was gravitating me towards it was those beats, like it was a beat, the sounds, them putting them together, those old 70 obscure samples and all that shit. That's what I was gravitating towards, and you know, like they were flipping them and making them different, and just keeping that like that bass that's just hitting your heart. You don't even know what's hitting you, type shit. And I'm like, damn, like that's the power of music, like you know. So when it hit me, I was like, shit, like okay, cool, like beat making. So now I'm back on the desktop. I'm looking at niggas making beats, and this is a real thing. Like niggas make beats. Like, I'm finding about like all types of producers, Alchemist, fucking Havoc. I'm figuring about Easy Mo B, like all these producers that were producing around the 90s time and all that shit. Like Pharrell, everybody, like in early 2000s, everything. Like figuring out about them. I'm like, damn, like. These niggas is really like, you know what I mean? Like, beat making is a thing. Like, I'm aware now. I'm like, wow. Like, so I just started gravitating more towards it. Just like, I'm talking about, I'm young as hell. I'm probably like, nigga, you can't even remember. Like, I'll be on that hoe, like, for hours just sitting through, like
a game.
Just like a game, bro. Like, just looking it up. Like, what is this? What is that? Why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just looking up shit, mad information. And then, so, boom. Did that. I'm getting mad information on it. These times I'm like seeing like Quadro like recording and shit. Like, and I remember he had this song out. Like put out this song and we just all psyched because we were like hearing Quadro's voice. Like it sounded like a real song.
That's how it be too.
It's lit. These MySpace days, and there was like this like fucking this label. I forgot the name. I'm gonna ask Quadro. I'm gonna ask him. He might remember it.
I don't have no story.
Let's fuck it.
There was this one label that was like in Dallas, just like up and coming, and like he recorded there, and then like they posted him on the MySpace. Like, they put, you know how on MySpace used to have like a little like playlist of like artists they fuck with or whatever, or whatever. And they put him on there. Like we seen him on MySpace, and the song was on there. Like he was mad lit. I was like, damn, like it was lit. Like I remember like people were like his friends like would come to the house like, what shit fire, like whatever the fuck. So I remember just seeing that reaction. I was like, shit,
that's cool.
That's
like,
cool.
Know,
like, you know, like they loving the beat, like they loving the lyrics, like everything, like hand in hand. Then I remember after that, like I think he stopped recording there or whatever that happened with that. And then now Quadro starts getting more into recording himself, like engineering himself. So then boom, I seen some shit like about like everybody always starts off with FL Studio. Like, shit,
I was about to ask you, what do you work in?
Yeah, I work with Machine right now.
Machine.
But it's like a fucking. It's like, you ever seen like the little pad, like the little pads or whatever, like
Yeah.
It's that, but like it comes with a software. So that's what I use right now.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I kind of got forced to use that program, but I'm explaining all that.
Yeah,
shit.
go ahead.
I remember you first had that shit a long time ago, bro.
Yeah, so then, boom, so everybody starts off with FL Studio. That's the first thing, because I remember that was like the program that we are aware of that like you could record, make beats. Like, it was just everything in one,
Right.
like everything. Like you don't need like, cause Pro Tools, like that's like the main one, but like it's so expensive. You can't really get your hands on it. So I remember Quadra, he got FL Studio. Now I remember, what do you call it? He was recording off there, like doing a little shit on there or whatever. Then one day he was telling me, he was like, you can make beats on this, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can make beats, like all this shit. I was like, oh, word, like, cool.
Yeah.
So then I remember, like, after he was done recording and shit, like, I was just like, all right, cool, like, fuck around with it, you know, like, see what this is, this, and that. And then, like, I remember, like, on my desktop, like, I was like, shit, like, I'm trying to see if I can get that whole on there or whatever, like, you know, just fuck around with it or whatever. And then I think that desktop that we got, that whole fucked up.
Yeah.
So I was off. So now I was just using his shit. I was using his shit. Like, whatever he would be done, I'll just be on his shit. And then, he upgraded. He got, like, some other shit, and then he gave me that desktop. And on that desktop was FL Studio.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that was the start. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just started fucking with that, and then just building off that, and just messing with different sounds. But like, when I was doing it, like, I never really like I showed anybody, because like, I've always been like the type of person, like, I want to be like confident in my shit before I show somebody.
True,
so like, these times, exactly.
Yeah.
These times they didn't even know I was like
in that
into
type of,
like I was like interested or like whatever the fuck, like, you know.
Right.
But then I started working on it, just messing with it. It's just like a video game, you know, like. Just the same way we play like Call of Duty or we play like any game like San Andreas or whatever. It was just like a never-ending video game, you know? Yeah. So I would get on that hoe and just fuck with it. Just like doing different shit. Like just making like goofy ass shit, like whatever the fuck. I think them times we was listening to like Young Nation and like fucking
yes,
Soulja Boy, like
hey, shouts out to Soulja Boy.
Oh god, shout out to Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
Fruity Loops,
bro.
Soulja Boy,
crazy. Nigga, he went platinum off that shit.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that shit crazy. But literally, bro, and boom. So yeah, so I was making like goofy ass shit, like just whatever, like, you know. And then like I got more into like more knowledge into like sampling and shit like that and flipping samples or whatever, and then cool, did that. And then after that, I remember I started getting more like inclined to like other pieces of like what other producers use to make beats and like what they were making classics on.
Yeah.
Cause predominantly at that time, like niggas weren't making hits off like FL Studio, so I was paying attention more to like the OGs that were doing it. Well, at least I didn't know anybody that was making hits off of FL Studio. Still kind of new. So I was like the shit that like I really liked was like
what year was this?
Bro, this is
way back though.
Way back. This is probably like,
because now a lot of people.
This might be like I don't even. This might be like 09, 08.
Golly, bro.
Bro, I'm talking about early, bro. I'm talking about it's real early. Real early.
I hear you.
Facts. Like, nigga, like, he know this. It's my cousin. He know he's there. Like, he come to the crib. Like, nigga, get the fuck off that shit. Like, nigga, come play. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he seen this shit first.
So
hand.
way back.
And
nobody was making hits
bro,
off of FL.
Nah, at that time, like, I don't even think Soulja Boy was lit like that, was he?
It was 07. That's when he dropped like what?
I mean, he was making music, but he wasn't Soulja.
Oh yeah, for
Crank
sure.
That was going crazy.
Yeah,
at that time.
Yeah,
we had T-Pain, all that.
Exactly.
So
T-Pain and all them, like, you know what I mean? They were like using, like, they were still using like the hard MPCs and like the big boy equipment. Like, they weren't really using like the software shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It was getting newer.
It was still newer,
Yeah.
you know?
Okay.
Exactly. So like, it wasn't like to me, it was just like, okay, like, this is a cool program or whatever. Like, like I fuck with, but I didn't understand the importance of it yet. Like, you know, I just knew I had it. And I could just make shit on it. You get what I'm saying? Like, so boom, like, I remember, like, I was like, bro, like, I need, like, I remember, like, now I'm paying attention to the, because I've always been the type of person, like, I always try to look, like, for, like, references and, like, thing that's been done, like, you know, like, I knew, okay, like, if this producer or whatever, let's just say, for example, fucking Alchemist, nigga, he's Mobb Deep's producer and a whole bunch of people producing. I got to look, what did he use? Been using MPC, and like, he's the Alchemist, like, he's that nigga, and that's the shit that I like. So I was the type of nigga, I was like, all right, cool, let me go look to what he's doing and just make it my own type shit. Like, you know, like, I see the blueprint, and I was like, yeah, like, let me see what I can do. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And create my own shit. So boom, I seen, I was like, oh, MPC, a Kai MPC, like, oh, I seen him, and I look, and literally everybody, all these producers touch this shit. So I think by this time now, like, I'm in 6th grade. This might be like, that's 2011, 2012.
2010. So
Type shit. Early. Still early on. So I remember I went to my brother. No, for real, bro. Early. It's like 6th grade. This is like 6th grade. This is like 6th grade. And I remember I went to my my brother, and I was like, bro, like, I need a, what do you call it? Like, I need this piece of equipment. Yeah. He was like, nigga, what the fuck?
What you ask? What was it?
It was the Kai MPC, the 1000.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The 1000. That's like the, so there's another one before. There's the 500 and
2000.
Yeah. So there's the 500, the 1000, then the big boy, the 2500, and after that, like later on in the years, it came out the Renaissance, so the newer one. You know what I mean? So I remember I saw the 1000. Everybody had the 1000. Everybody had it. Like all those producers, they had the 1000. So I was like, okay, that's the one. So I remember I went to him. I was like, yeah, like, I want the, what do you call it? I want this. He was like, nigga, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this? Like, what does this do? Yeah. What do you want it for?
Exactly.
Like, what? I was like, shit, bro. Like, I want to make beats. Like, I want to make beats. It's like, make beats? When you start, you make beats. You don't make no beats. What are you talking about beats, nigga? Like, what? Yeah. Then I was like, nah, like, I've been, like, working on some shit, like, listen to it, like, see what you think. So I remember I, like, going on the desktop, because I remember, like, these times, like I said, I didn't want to show anybody, like, I didn't want to, like, I didn't feel confident. Yeah. Because at that time, like, I looked at Quadro as that nigga, like, this is that nigga. You put yourself up there, so you kind of exactly. Like, I seen him rap, like, I'm thinking, like, he on MySpace and shit, like, damn, this thing is lit, like you know, fire. Yeah, so I want to come correct every time. So he's like, nigga, let me hear that shit, nigga. You don't mean no beats, nigga. What the fuck? You don't mean no beats. You want this? Yeah. All right, show me why I should get you. Yeah. Like, show me why I should get you. So I was like, all right, cool, like, fuck it, because at these times it sounded like he gonna get it. So I was like, shit, like, that's what I gotta do. Let me show him. So I show him the beats, and then he's listening, and he's like fucking with it. Yeah. Like, okay, like, all right, cool. Like, he was like, this whole is like, he was like, I like it, but I don't know why I like it. Like, he was like, you, like, definitely got, I'm talking about this nigga was like, yo, bro, like, you have, like, potential. Like, nah, you're onto something. Like, you're onto something. Like, it was more like he was, like, inspired me type shit. Like, okay, bet, like, you going in the right direction. Like, exactly. He was like, you definitely need to fix some shit up. But, like,
great type
like, you know what I mean? You on the wrong route. You're on the right route type shit. So I was like, shit, cool. Like, he was like, nah, like, bet. So this nigga was like, it was like, all right, cool, like, where do you get these hoes? Like, where do you get the machines or whatever? Like, where do you get them from? I was like, shit, like, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I don't even know. Like, I don't know where you'll go. Like, I don't even know. I just know this.
This
like,
is like,
this is the picture of it. Like, this is what it looked like. So, he go on there and he go to, like, Guitar Center and he sees, like, oh, okay, like, they got some used ones or whatever. And he was like, you know how Quadro is. Quadro is always type of nigga, like he'll get it for you, but like he wants you to work too. Like, he don't want you. He's not just gonna give it to you. Like, nigga, what the fuck? So he was like, I bet this whole $1,000. I bet you come back to me with 500 and I'm gonna match you. Yeah. I was like, fuck. Mind you, $500 look like fucking
At that time,
millions.
that's
Like $100, bro.
100%.
I was like, nigga, what the fuck you mean?
Exactly.
I was like, $500. $500.
Yeah.
Nigga, 500. I haven't even seen 20,
Yeah.
bro. Like, what you talking about, bro? I have $500 go get what?
Exactly.
I'm like, it's like 5th, 6th grade.
Yeah.
Like $500. I was like, nigga, what? Bro, I can't even get a job. I can't do nothing.
Right.
He was like, before I do anything like for you, like I'm gonna test your passion right now. I'm gonna see how bad you want it.
Dang.
That's
very true.
That's the type of nigga my older.
Yeah,
Literally, bro.
Yeah.
That's the type of nigga my older brother is. He's older nigga. Like he gonna test you. He gonna test your passion or your faith before he just go ahead and just get something for you. You know.
Wow.
So he said that shit to me, and it just stuck with me. And I remember I was raging inside because I was like, bro, I want it so bad, but I can't even get a job. How the fuck do I even get it? Where do I even start?
Cutting grass, nigga, shit, do something, bro.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying?
You hustled,
bro.
You put the hustle
bro,
in you.
Sure, bro. He put, bro. What? And I like that situation itself. Like, it made me the person that I am today.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, even outside of that situation.
Yeah.
But boom. So I go back to my room. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck am I gonna do? $500. What?
Yeah.
What? This is absurd,
Exactly.
bro.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, like, what do I do, bro? Like, I remember I was thinking all types of shit. Back then, them times, you know, we used to have, like, fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards, fucking baseball cards. We used to collect all that. Me and my brother, we were weird. We collected all types of shit, like baseball cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards, fucking basketball cards, NFL cards, all that shit. So I remember I was like, it's like, it was really Kale's collection. It was really his.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Bro,
yeah.
let me get your collection, bro. Cause I remember like there was a pawn shop like by our crib, and I was like, bro, let me get your collection. Like, let me pawn them hoes so I can get this shit. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here! I ain't giving you shit, nigga. Like, this was gonna be worth money one day. Like,
trying to save it for like,
bro,
later,
literally, bro.
you know,
Like, nigga, like whatever. So I think that was a shag.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember like Kale, like he always like Kale's 3 years older than me, so I remember Kale like he always used to have money, like he always used to have money. I never knew what this nigga was doing, like you know what I mean. And then I just remember like this nigga Kale's like I just started paying attention more to it, and then like I started seeing like this nigga was just a hustler. Yeah, this nigga would sell anything.
Yeah,
he was selling candy.
Yeah, selling candy. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, bro. This nigga had a jar of candy.
Bro, I'm just shook at like the hustler mentality, like.
Bro.
You're so young, bro. I was just playing Xbox,
bro. Literally, bro. I remember,
shook.
like Kale, like even my older brother, like I remember, like now I'm even thinking about it. That nigga used to have all types of hustles or whatever, like. But I never knew what the fuck it was. I still don't know to this day. But I remember, like he was that nigga, like Friday nights, he buying us food.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah,
bro. You know,
and just being happy as hell.
Just being happy as hell.
He
like,
brought that up.
Listen, when fucking I think like Blockbuster was out. We go get Blockbuster.
Rent the
game comes back.
We lit. Pizza, everything is lit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking Cosmic brownies and shit. They be Cosmic shit. We lit, bro. It's lit. So I remember I was like, why do I always have some type of hustle? I don't know what it was, but whatever. I meaning to ask him that shit. I don't even know. But I just remember he was always green. Then I remember Kale, like he would always have money. Like I remember he would be on the same shit now. Like I remember that nigga would always like order Chinese or order like whatever the fuck. Like cool, like buying his fucking baseball cards, NFL cards, like not needing to ask my parents or whatever. I started paying attention more to him, and I remember because like my middle school and his junior high were like next to each other type shit.
It's like that.
So what I would do is like I'll tap in, like I'll go in there and say like the fuck, like what's Kale on, like shit, like oh, see what this nigga's doing, like whole time this nigga's selling candy, my nigga. So I said bet,
wow,
bet. So I know what I need to do. So I remember came up off some money. I think I probably like got some shit off my dad or whatever the fuck. Probably blessed
start out with type shit.
Start off with. Then I remember like I was into all types of jugs, bro. Like I remember like bro, I'll be on all types of fuckery just to get some bread.
Yeah.
You were flipping
it, definitely, bro. So I got the money, flipped it, and then Kale was like, he saw me. He was like, all right, cool. Like this nigga doing this thing. So then we started
doing it
together.
Oh my
So
god,
I'm doing it in the middle school and he doing it in the junior high.
Yeah.
So it's the same swag. Like I'm talking about, we selling Sour Patches, cookies, fucking
Jolly
Debbie
Ranchers,
cakes, Jolly Ranchers, everything. Like I'm talking about everything, bro. We're selling everything. So then I started making money off that. I started making hella money. He was making money. We were making money. Cause nigga, in middle school, like, nigga, you know those kids, like, after like lunch, you can't really get anything. You be hungry in the morning, like, you know what I mean? And they want candy, they want snack, they want chips, they want all that shit, like. Exactly. So we were the niggas to have it because nobody was doing that shit, like.
And then obviously it's probably y'all probably sold it for $1.
Exactly. So we sell it for $1, $2.
Still at that point.
Literally, super might sell, like, if it's a dummy, we probably gonna sell it for $5.
I can't believe the hustle mentality though.
We might sell one box of Sour Patch candy for like 75 cents, and if it's a dummy, they don't know. They just be like, $5. I'm like, oh, give it to me, give it to me. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the shit we were on. Like, we're like, all right, that cool. So we were just doing that shit, like, selling, like, we'll take, like, the whole Debbie cake box, bust it down, probably buy it for, like, $3, right? There might be, like, 12 in the pack, or some shit like that. Sell it for $1, or some shit like that. Or, like, we'll sell it for, like, $3. Just tripling it, like, literally. Like, it was literally, like, just a finesse. Like, it was just a finesse. So we were just doing that shit. Came up on the $500.
Finally came up. How long did that take?
Honestly,
these times, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know, but it wasn't that long.
It wasn't.
It wasn't that long.
You said under 4 months.
Yeah, probably about 4 months.
4 months. You're
probably
in
about
like
4 months, 3 months,
junior.
Bro, literally, bro.
What?
Because these times, bro, I'm telling you, bro, like, it was a finesse. Like, I remember I would, like, be like, oh, I'm about to finesse these niggas if they don't know. Like, I'd be like, yeah, I'll probably sell, like, 2 boxes of candy for, like, $10. Bro. Mind you, I copped it for 75 cents or $1. And they just bought it for 10.
They could have just went to the
So you're literally tripling your profit because you can't leave. You can't go anywhere else. We're in school for 8 hours a day.
And then let's be honest,
you know what I mean?
75% of those kids on free or reduced lunch. So they get free lunch. They're not gonna.
Oh, you just baited all these people.
Yes, bro. Shouts out to all the niggas. I love them for this. I love all them niggas, bro. No cap. But yeah, did that. Got the money. I remember that. I, even when I gave my brother the money, I still had money left over. I still have money
just because you made so much, like you just did so much.
Yeah,
so
facts.
Much,
So I still have money left over. So I was like, shit, I don't even care. Like, if this nigga's playing me, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's whatever. I still have a little bit of money left over.
Right.
$100 at the time was still a lot of money to me personally. He was like, damn, nigga, you got that house?
Yeah.
Like, he thought, yeah, I mean, like I wasn't serious. Like, damn, nigga, you got that house? I was like, yeah, bro. Like, count it.
Yeah.
Count it. Like, count it. Like, I bet. He was like, shit, well, I ain't got it right now, bro.
Exactly. I mean, if I was a fucking dollar, bro.
Yeah, no, for real.
Like,
he's like, shit, I ain't got that hoe right now, but I bet, bro.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, cool. Like, he was like, now this nigga fucking want to throw me on another test. He said, all right, cool. Take your $500 and see how long that hoe lasts before your birthday.
Boy. Wow.
Bro, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And you're so young. This is just blowing my
mind,
bro.
I'm like, bro, what do you mean? You said $500, I have it, whatever. He was like, nah, let's see how you work with money.
Yeah.
Like, cool. I was like, bro, mind you, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I'm pissed. I'm like, nigga, what? Bro, I'm like, no, bro, you said 500. I got it. Like, what's up? Match it. Like, what's up? Do it. Like, let's get it now, today. I was like, I have the listing right now. Like, I can get it. I was like, it's cheap right now. We can get it. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, no. No. Wait, nah.
Like, no.
Let's see how long this money can last. Like, all right, but cool, whatever. So then, boom. I remember I did not touch that money, bro. I left that hole in my shoe boxes. Yeah. That was the swag. I left that hole in my shoe box. Birthday came around. I think he just had that hoe for me.
And you okay.
Yeah, he had that hoe for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a game.
Yeah.
That's amazing, dog.
And then he only made me like give he still like the 500 I had, like he let me keep like 250 and just took 250. So you really paid for the whole thing.
Yeah, right.
Like realistically.
He was setting you up for success, bro.
But shit, it made sense in the end because nigga I only paid $200
exactly.
for a fucking,
so, you got
a fucking big boy. Like I'm talking about, this is
deal.
the big boy. Like this is the boy. Got that home, started making beats on that, and then try different programs or whatever the fuck. And then, yeah, bro. That was the
See, and
start,
it's crazy
bro.
how cool you can get inspired that early due to people around you. You know
Around
what I'm saying? 'Cause,
yeah.
like, you grow. It's just like growing up in a household of a Hall of Famer, like a
Facts.
football player. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, you're just there and you see him on TV every time. You know,
yeah.
like, so like seeing your brother rap and do all that shit, you just see it and you're inspired, bro. That's
literally,
dope.
bro. That shit was like really, 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 really detrimental to like everything that I'm doing right now, and it's crazy because when I was 8, I could have never seen this.
Yeah,
it
right.
was
Right.
It was literally just like whatever.
And
like,
what you were saying about how like when you listen to music, like I remember as a kid, bro, I would like music and not know why, like, and you really wouldn't understand
Literally,
why
you
you
won't
like the
understand
music.
why.
You just be like, this is really good, but you just like it. You know what I'm
like,
saying?
you don't know what this is, but you just know when it comes on, like
it's just fun.
it's just
you
fun.
know?
Like, oh,
Yeah.
it's lit. Like,
Yeah.
Can I ask y'all a question?
What?
What is like the first like you could say album song that y'all were like, oh, this is hard? Because for me, mine was Usher 8701.
Fire.
I'll never forget.
Fire.
I was in the like living room, like this is like way back, like I'm talking like 4 or 5. I don't know how I remember this, but I'd be dancing to that just because the
Bro,
beats.
literally.
Puff Daddy
Literally.
did
See, I'm not gonna lie,
Literally.
probably like
majority of that
bro, like
album.
it's crazy because in my household, like I had an older sister,
Yeah.
so like her music and like rap will obviously like merge together because she's listening to like obviously like singers and pop stars and all that.
Yeah.
So I feel like when
BTK and
when
shit.
I was younger, bro, like when I was like
That's
5, cause
I
I think probably like J-Lo.
J-Lo?
was
You
like
were
a
too
very-
like that?
Bro, it's funny because I was playing her music the other day and like she came in and she was like, bro, like I have the CD. I was like, yeah, bro, you had the CD when we were, and I was like 5 years old,
Yeah.
and it had all her hits, like like I'm
That's
Real,
nuts,
all that
bro.
shit, bro. And I remember that shit because her music videos were fire to me, and I never understood why. And I watched them again like today, and I was like, bro, like, that's so cool, and I didn't even know why.
And you've
I
loved
liked
it for
It's the
so
whole
long.
time. Yeah. Mhm.
What about yourself, Gift?
So for me, bro, like
What
I'm not
like
gonna lie.
stood out? Like
what stood out to me the most, like that I can like remember, like the first time, like I was like, yeah, like I remember running into my brother's room after he gets back from high school, and I'm like, bro, please play the same album we yesterday, please play it.
Mhm.
That album was it was one of the Do or Die albums. Like it's like some Chicago shit, like some real like early on Chicago shit. Like
I thought
real
you were talking about
realistic
AZ
shit.
Do or Die, but I yelled out.
Oh no! Hey,
On
bro,
accident.
We
I yelled out.
gonna get onto that. That's one of my favorite albums ever. That's one of my
Really?
favorite albums ever. Like no cap, that's one of my favorite albums ever. But I remember it was only solely because that album was like the melodies that were in it and like just the sounds, like everything. It was just like it sounded so fucking like piercing to the ear to the point to where like that's just that inspires me to this day. That like why I make the beats the way I make my beats. Like, till this day, it's like some twisted shit, some like Do or Die, like Usher. The what do you call it? That one album where he has Confessions on it.
Confessions?
Yeah.
That album, bro.
Yeah, that's one. I think that's low-key Usher's one too. I remember having them hit clips.
Bro.
Like, you remember them shits? When
Bro.
And like we had to, it was like little headphone shit. I remember my brother had like his song on that shit, Let It Burn and shit. And bro, I remember that was literally the song that you played. Cause I remember, I was like, bro, we were young, bro.
So,
like 5.
So did y'all grow up on like? Because I remember summers at my cousin's house.
This shit, bro. This shit, my nigga.
Yeah,
bro.
It really.
This
Fire.
shit.
Yeah.
Hey, have y'all seen the? This is kind of off topic, but have y'all seen the Boondocks episode?
Oh yeah.
Where Tom was singing this. I
Yeah.
recommend y'all go watch
This
that.
shit,
That
bro.
is hilarious.
Like hearing my brother play this shit, bro.
It's the vibe, yeah.
Vibe.
It's a vibe.
It never like it just opened my eyes.
You didn't even know why, because you were so young. You didn't even know why. You didn't know why you felt that way.
Crazy.
I still see it because I was going through my mom's, and this is crazy too. I was going through my CD collection at my mom's house, and I grabbed like Take Care and Kanye West Graduation, I think. And I was asking her questions, and I was like, "Why do you have this?" Because I know she's not like, she's like,
Yeah.
it's all that old stuff. But I was like, why do you have this? And she's like, you begged me to buy it. And I was like, what? Like,
Yeah.
I begged you to buy it. Thank me later by
Yeah.
drinking at graduation.
Right.
But I was mind blown because, like,
Literally.
I remember putting that into the computer and, like, downloading it. You know, like, you could rip the CDs at that time. But, like, LimeWire was there, too. So I got 50 Cent, all that stuff on my computer. It's just crazy to think, like, at one point we heard some shit and was like, I have to have that.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
You don't even know what it is.
You don't even
know what
it
it
is,
is, bro.
I think
You love them, bro.
That's why for me as a kid, it's crazy, bro. As a kid, I was into music, but like I'm so much more into music now because of the fact that I can just pull out my phone and grab it. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was younger, it's like I get on the bus or I get like, you know, I have my CD player and it would just have a certain amount of songs on it, or I listen to the radio.
And it's
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like as a kid, you couldn't like. I mean, I was what 8 years old. You know, I couldn't. If I wanted it, I could ask for it, but I never went and got an album and got. It was only the singles and a couple of the songs. You know, like you know what I'm saying. So it wasn't like I couldn't access everything. Yeah. But now it's like we have like kids now. Oh, you should literally be a crazy music head if you're into music now, because you're gonna be just you have it on your phone right there. So it's just you know you just have it.
And see, I'm an only child, and y'all two have older siblings, so y'all heard what they like. So they introduced you to the whole game.
Definitely.
So like, y'all know stuff that I probably have no idea on, but it's so sentimental to you because y'all heard that throughout the house, and y'all were feeling that. Like, the taste probably still comes from whatever you heard back then.
No,
I mean, y'all
confirmed
it, but I'm just saying, like,
it's true.
Crazy to think about that it's all stemmed just from that. You know, like,
exactly. Like I literally think I have all types of genres that I like because of my sister. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I literally like Future now because of my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, and obviously like I heard Future, you know, 20 Montana, all that shit.
Yeah.
And but like I didn't literally like him until like he forced that on me, and I couldn't hear it by choice. We shared a room for our whole lives, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So it's like you can't even.
Nigga, shit. His sister was even putting me on shit. Like, I remember hearing shit cause like he said, his sister was always playing like that alternative.
She's
like,
a girl too. Her taste is completely different.
Yeah. So like I remember out here shit, and I'd be like, damn, like I fuck with this. I don't even know why.
I remember like Lady Gaga like in 07. Bro.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
crazy.
Like crazy. And I just liked it because I just knew like.
You know what I heard too? Lady Gaga at one point was like signed to Akon.
Mm-hmm. I think I saw that. I think was it an interview you was talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude is the GOAT.
Like, crazy.
Cool.
That nigga's
and
a GOAT.
What's cool about him? Tell me he was talking about how he doesn't do no like contracts or like nothing like you got 4 years with me. You got to put out this many albums. He's like, bro, if you want to leave, bro, you can just leave. Yeah. You know, so I'm not gonna lock you in or do any of that. So that was just really cool to me. Like how he said that. That's real. It was cool. But yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I have a question for you, Gift. So, like, after you've been working, like, building all these beats, have you had artists that you've worked with so far, and like artists you want to work with?
Yeah.
What's your situation
at
this point in the day?
Shit, bro. Yeah, I got like a bunch of artists that like I want to work with. But so far, like I got the D Savage credit or whatever.
How was that to you? Like tell us that. Like how that process go and what?
Bro, really, bro. I mean, as you know, my older brother, he's out in LA now. Yeah. He really just he had like the good connections and was able to pay my shit for it. Like D himself heard it, jumped on it. Yeah, like, and the rest is history. Yeah, bro. The D Savage one for me was real good because, like, I remember in high school, like, bumping this shit heavy. Like, that was a nigga, like, I listened to. Right. Like, you know what I mean? Because I remember that whole little era of, like that little, like, SoundCloud shit.
Yeah.
I remember, like, being in the car. Like, I remember being in the car, like, bro, like I'm talking about lunch breaks or whatever, and we in the car, we got the aux. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting on the aux, y'all gonna fuck with this nigga, but I'm playing 10 CDs, all these 30 round clip, all these songs, bro, and like loving that nigga. I remember like, in my head I was like, bro, like one day I'm gonna work with this nigga, like one day.
Mm-hmm.
And then it happened, bro, and it was like a very good look, and like I love that song.
Right,
like,
the song is hard.
Exactly. So it was real. It's so funny because like when the shit happened and like he heard my beat and he said he wanted that beat, he called me.
Mm-hmm.
Like
you didn't believe him, right? You like, I'm not gonna be on that, right? Yeah.
Nah, I was fucking. My brother was like, yeah, send it. It was funny because I had just talked to my brother about like, yo, bro, like I think I got something for D. Like I think I got something. Like I was like, I'm gonna send you a bunch. Yeah. But I know one of them in there like, is for him. Like Was that
the beat or was it not?
The beat was in there.
Was
it was one of the, it was like one of the 3 beats that I knew. Yeah. Fuck with. Yeah. So it was funny because like at this point, like I'm thinking in my head like I'm just not getting that confidence in myself. Like bro, like. This shit's hard. It's hard. You got something on your hands. So, like I said, I've always been that type of person. Like I want to come out when I'm ready. When I come out, it's gonna be hard. So yeah, I remember I'll be on the phone with my brother. I was like, bro, I know I got something for D, bro. I know I do. Because I remember people always tell me like, yeah, bro, like send me shit. Always send me shit. Like I don't know who I might be around or whatever. So it was funny. We had that conversation. Then he was like, yeah, I haven't seen him in a while, but you know, whenever I do, like, try to see what's good. So then, I got like a fucking text message at like 12. He was like, it's actually funny you brought this shit up. I think it's coming to the Saki store right now. Oh wow! Because Kale was doing some work for me. Yeah. So he was like, it's coming to the studio. He was coming to the store tonight. Oh shit, cool. Like he was like, bro. So he was like, yeah, like send me some shit. Like send me a lot though. Like, send me a lot so I can run through some shit. And like he told me how he was gonna do it. So like he was like, I'm gonna just like, you know, like normally niggas I get the aux type shit. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just play your shit in the background and see what niggas do type shit. I was like, alright, cool. Sent the beats. Mind you, it was late. Over there, it's like 2 hours behind. Yeah. So I think it was like 12 for me, 10 for him or some shit. And then I just knocked out, bro. I just went to sleep. And I went to sleep. And then I'm sleeping and I just hear my phone blowing up. I wake up. Mind you, I see KO, but I'm just like, bro, this nigga's probably just trying to talk or whatever. So I was just like, might just go back to sleep. Went back to sleep, declined it. Calls me again. My phone be on Do Not Disturb. So like, it takes like 2 calls for you to get through.
Oh yeah, it does do that.
So he like kept calling. I'm like, shit, fuck, pick it up. I'm like, yo. See it, yo, bro, nah, like, bro, you know who this is? I was like, mind you, I'm still in the days. I'm like, nigga, what? What the fuck, bro? What? And he's like, yo, it's D, bro. Nah, bro, I fuck with this shit, bro. Like, bro, your shit is hard, bro. Your beats are hard. Like, just bigging me up. He's like, bro, your shit is hard, bro. He was like, I'm about to get this shit off. I'm about to get this couple off of your bro. I'm about to get it off your bro. I'm recording to that shit tomorrow. Bro. I fuck with you, bro. He was like, send your brother your socials, all that shit, bro. I'm gonna follow you up, bro. I fuck with you, gang, like, whatever. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, nigga, you fuck with me, nigga. I fuck with you, nigga. What you talking about? I listened to this shit since I was in high school, bro. Like,
that's
what?
Crazy. Yeah.
So then, boom, that shit happened. Kale get back on the phone. He just slide on the phone. Kale like, bro, nigga, this nigga was freestyling on your shit, like. So I was playing all your shit. This nigga was just freestyling on to the point to where he just popped out and was like, yo, who the fuck is this? Who made these beats? Like, what's up? Like, who is this? And then he was like, that was the point where he picked a couple beats and then one of them stayed down. And then, boom, I get off the phone with Kale. He's like, I'm going to lace you up later. Get off the phone with him. Then fucking, what happens next? I'm still confused. Like, like, what the fuck? Like, this nigga, like, just caught, like, what the fuck? Like, whatever. And then I just get on Instagram, I'm like, see him like following me, he's like liking all my pictures and shit. So I'm like, damn, it's definitely real. It's not a gimmick. So then cool, he said he gonna record to it. Like niggas always say that shit, like when you submit beats. Like, alright, whatever, cool. But I'm still psyched. I'm like, alright, cool. Like, at least he heard my shit and he just liked it. For sure. So then boom, next day he texts me and he sends me a video and like he's recording. I hear my beat in the background, he's recording. Wow. And then the next day I woke up and the song was in my email. Like literally, it was done. Like, the whole song was done.
Yeah.
And then that was pretty much it. And like when that happened, bro, like that was like a real good pat on the back because
Right, for sure.
that was something
Definitely.
that I really wanted to happen just based off the fact that I just love his music, you know?
And definitely
And,
a milestone. Like,
yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure.
Somebody
Exactly.
who's in the game,
Exactly.
entertainment, that
Exactly.
you got like a placement.
And that you listen to.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the craziest
Yeah,
part.
that's
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it was like, damn, like, okay, cool. And then, so it was lit, bro. It felt good, bro. But like, I don't try to be complacent. I
Yeah,
just be trying to
definitely.
keep moving forward and keep creating shit, bro. Like, I don't care about like cloud. I don't care about none of that shit. I just want to keep making fire shit, like good shit that niggas can live to the same way I live to it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that I always loved that. Yeah, I mean niggas can vibe to, and like I that's literally just the goal. You know what I mean? But yeah.
And that's not the only person you even made music with, because you even went to London and did shit with Nancy too.
Yeah,
And
that's my brother.
And I know that shit was like
Yeah,
culture shock.
Very upcoming in the States, though.
Yeah.
People don't really know or
Yeah.
woke to what's going on over
And
there.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, like, I promise you, bro, like, everybody that listens to Lancey, like, in this area is because of him and his brother, bro.
That's
I
nuts.
guarantee you.
That's
I
nuts.
guarantee you.
But think about it. Dallas is not like that. So
Yeah.
wow.
Literally.
It's like a pipeline type
Bro, literally.
deal.
Cause that's what I'm gonna say. Like me and my bro, like we like music for us is like you see how sneakerheads are,
music heads.
like bro, like shoe, like that's how music is for us. Like we always are looking for like the next sound or like what's fire. We don't give a fuck if we have two plays. Like
So let me ask you,
fire.
how'd you get on the Lancey, and then how did that connection even happen?
I got onto Lancey because my brother, like, he was really like on some like he's always been on this creative shit, like doing whatever he do or whatever. And he went to London one year just to do a bunch of groundwork or whatever. Came back, but like even before that, he was always playing this shit, and I was just like, bro, cool, British nigga, whatever, cool, like it sounds nice or whatever. And he went. And he came back and he was just like explaining that shit to me like more into depth, like, cause at that time I listened to grime, like I listened to all that UK shit, I listened to it, but like when he bring this to me, it was like, okay, like this is cool, like I fuck with it. And then he went out there and he was just in the scene, like he went out there like by himself, him and Ugo, they went out there by themselves.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I think it was like what,
2015?
2015?
Was it? Yeah, something like that.
2015.
That's 4 years
And like that
ago.
early like stages of like that little London scene or whatever. And he went out there.
Y'all did Cornerstone like what? 2 years later there? Or a year later there?
A year later.
A year later there? Okay.
Yeah, a year later. I'm pretty sure, a year or two, yeah.
Yeah.
No, 2017.
2017? Yeah, that's what I
think
think.
So it might have been 2016, and then the 2017 we did.
Okay.
2016 summer, and then 2017.
Yeah, they Cornerstone next year.
We did Cornerstone London.
Okay.
So boom, I just remember he came back and he was just like, bro, nah, like really pay attention, like you need to pay attention. Cause I would hear it, I'd be like, oh, like it's cool, like I fuck with it, but I just remember I heard some shit, I forgot what Lancey song it was, bro. I think it was About It. And tell me what you know.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo.
Yeah.
It's going crazy.
Yeah.
So then it might have been that or it was Gun N' Roses. No, it was Gun N' Roses. It was Gun N' Roses.
I think for me it was probably like A Lot of Ice.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I heard the
forget
no
what-
intro.
Yeah.
No intro.
Sick.
He put me on it.
Yeah. I remember
No
that
intro,
shit.
and I was just like,
It
what
was
is
still
this?
like early stages, Lancey, like Teen Scum, Lancey, like that early stage. And yeah, bro, like I just loved it. Like I loved it. I loved it. And then obviously we did Cornerstone London. Seen him in person and whatever. Chopped
Cool
it up.
dude.
Cool. Sent him like, and it was really just love, like off the strength of, like, you know, like we did a show, you know, we paid him all that shit. It was love, and he got a very good response. Cause what we were trying to do is like what Cornerstone is like. We don't want to like just like, it's cool to have like the big like artists or whatever. It's cool, but we wanna like give people
Yeah.
something new. Like
Yeah,
this is what
exactly.
it is. Like
yeah.
you know, put him on the forefront. Like we don't give a fuck if he has 2 plays. We don't give a fuck if it's a million, whatever. Like nigga, this is what is next, and that's what Lancey was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just off the basis of we fuck with him, and he's genuinely fire. Like he's like fire as fuck.
Exactly.
We just did that, and then ever since then we just kept in touch. And then
You performed there?
yeah, he performed.
Oh, okay.
He was the headliner.
Oh,
That was early,
Yeah.
too.
early 2017.
Look at him now.
Before any of that shit,
Yeah.
and now he just dropped his new album, doing numbers.
Yeah.
Numbers.
Facts. And then went to what do you call it? London this past summer, and really just locked in the studio with him.
And how was that with him being in the studio and shit? How was that for you?
Bro,
'Cause, like, I know like his energy is probably like different because he's in there.
Yeah. Bro, crazy, bro. Like it was crazy. It was sick to just see like how he really goes in there and like as soon as he hits the beat, it doesn't take
and
him.
How fast?
It doesn't take him long to do anything. Like it just comes to him. Like it literally like he really walks, talks, and eats and breathes this shit. This is what he does. You know what I mean? So it was cool. It was very cool, and it was real love, bro. I love working with him.
Yeah.
Like literally, work rate, and just hearing him and just understanding it and just be able to put it into what do you call it, on wax. So
his melodies are like insane,
bro.
I've never heard like the switch up like that. You know, like. And it's so fresh. It's so fresh.
Exactly.
Like nothing is like that, which
crazy.
makes him stand out. And it's wild for me being like from here, and I have a certain taste. Like it's not like I'm not gonna say New York, like by state, but I'm saying if it doesn't have a certain cadence and flow like that, like I'm not gonna listen to it. Like, I'm gonna turn that off. But something stuck with me that I was like, he has something. You know what I'm saying? Like. I keep replaying the same song, so I can't wait to see his future. That's crazy that you worked with him too.
It's really crazy, bro, because like I feel like, bro, like he's really the one, like that. He's one of those people, like just like a thug, like just like
definitely, bro.
fucking anybody that's like really you'll say like an A-list artist. I feel like he
has that in him.
He has that in him.
Yeah.
And once he taps into US. It's over because think about the way our artists be popping and like the connections they have and build each other up. It's gonna be dumb,
like, crazy.
And he has that in him too, bro. Like, it's like it's just the way he just raps on his shit, and the way he just ad libs, and the way he like and he fucking like,
I heard that on his tape. I was like, what? I wasn't expecting it, but it came, and I was like.
And it works, bro.
It works. Hard, I ran it back because I was like, "What the hell did he just do?" You know, like,
that's the bro. That's family, bro. Like no cap. It was cool to see like a lot of the songs on the album. Like I saw him record it, and like I heard them. Like,
that's cool.
I was there to see it. Like wow, like. So like to see the way people are gravitating towards it, it's like wow, like this nigga's really even more ago because he knows what niggas are gonna fuck with. So
exactly.
It was cool, bro. It was cool.
So let me ask you, coming back home, like, what's your take on the Dallas scene and like what can Dallas do better in a sense?
So far, it's Dallas, man. Dallas, this is really
always dancing.
Yeah, it's always dancing.
Like,
shout out to Tisa Korean, bro. Tisa Korean is killing it. Bro.
Okay,
he's killing it right now. Trust me, 100%. But yeah, bro. When it comes to the Dallas scene, bro, like I feel like it just needs more like. Just more unity, bro. Like everybody just pushing each other. Just no egos, bro. Like just doing cool shit, bro. Like everybody just fucking with each other.
Right.
Just everybody supporting each other. You get what I'm saying? Not just, oh, these niggas got a cosign. It's just us. We not fucking with everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that's what really the scene like.
It is kind of
when it was really popping like that. That's what it was like. Keeping it real closed off and like you know, I just feel like, bro, like just show love and just keep doing more cool shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Things like Corner Store, things like Z's event, the regime shit, all that shit, the crit life shit, everything. Just keep it going, keep the momentum going, bro. Because if you keep shit like in people's face, it's literally bound
to open it up.
Facts.
I mean, like literally, bro. So just really just more consistency, but There's a bunch of fire niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Sinclair, Bash,
Bash
Crit
Fire.
Life, fucking Tisa Korean, fucking Two Tone,
I've heard some A Savage too.
bro.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Bunch of crazy artists, bro. Bunch of Bash. Bash, you already know about Bash. He's going crazy right now. We just dropped a new song.
That was hard.
And yeah, bro, like
It's unity though.
Like I mean, everybody just pushing each other and just going crazy and like supporting each other, working with each other, whatever the fuck, and just consistency, bro, and just doing more cool shit to, I mean.
I feel like a lot of people don't want to. Sometimes I feel like it's more of not even an ego thing. I feel like some people just don't want to like bring themselves to work with someone else because either they feel like they wouldn't want to, and I feel like they just don't want to bring, like they don't want to just bring that out, like they don't want to cooperate in a sense to where they feel like bugging this person or something, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, I just feel like people need to just reach out and just come all the way clean and be like, bro, like, hey, you're dope, like let's just work together, you know what I'm saying?
Because from an outsider perspective, Dallas, like around the nation, like we have waves, like Dero, and of course Big Tuck, like staying on, like that was South stuff, but like we are making waves in the U.S. It's just we need to build the culture here first, and then it'll be OV because we have so much talent. It's just undiscovered. I mean, a lot of people are getting signed, going to the labels. And stuff, but if we start from here and build something here,
because people be dipping, bro.
Just
dip.
But I respect that too. Like
for
I
sure.
can't be mad about that. It's just like I feel like we should, no matter what. Still, they rep Dallas, but it's not. It's not. And still, you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
There's only a few.
Yeah, but there's fire ass artists, bro.
Exactly. And the spotlight right now is next up on Dallas.
Literally, bro.
So you
There's
just
a
got
bunch, bro. Even the females going crazy, bro. Take money. Fucking Sensei Molly. Like, they're going crazy, bro. Cash. That album, bro.
That was fire, bro. Nice.
Nigga. Crazy.
Yeah, stuck with me very quick.
Crazy. Off rip. It just stuck with me. Yeah, but it's really just that, bro. Like,
the unity.
That's what I really feel like it is, bro. But just getting active, bro. Everybody getting active. Everybody uplifting each other. But yeah, bro. Regardless of the fact, like, I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah, that's
like,
that's all it comes down to. That's all it comes down to, bro.
I'm gonna figure it out, bro. For real.
Like at the end of the day, it's you. So
exactly.
As long as you got your people that you spread your wealth with and spread your your creativity with, bro, that's all that matters.
Literally, bro.
100%.
Facts.
100%.
This look got me a bit sauced. I'm not gonna lie. Shit.
So that's it for episode 3. You got anything to say though?
Shit.
Shout out your socials, my dog.
Oh yeah, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, both PotentGyft, PotentGyft. Shouts out all my family, bro. Shouts out Potent. Shout out Potent KL. Shout out fucking New Rain. It's my brother. Shouts out fucking all the regime team. Shout out Z. Shout out fucking St. Clair, shout out Bash, shout out everybody, bro. Shout out to the whole Dallas scene, bro. And
yes, sir.
Let's just keep going hard, bro. And I love this, bro. I appreciate y'all niggas having me,
for sure, dude.
Already, bro.
How's the boy gift?
Always, bro. For sure.
Appreciate numbers, episode 3. See y'all again in episode 4.
For sure.